Hello and welcome back. It's Paul here from NeuralAdX Ltd. I'm just going to run through how to add quotations onto your website for generative engine optimization. Okay, so let's now move on to the screen and I will show you my website where I've constructed a page that proposes a question: what is the most powerful technology mankind has ever created? Okay, so it's just an example question for where we can implement a quotation for your knowledge of how to do so. So in this instance, I've already researched it, and when I've typed in the question that has been proposed there on the website, on the Google AI overview, it's come back that Sam Altman stated in late 2023 that AGI is the most powerful technology that humanity has ever invented. Okay, so we can use Sam Altman as a reference point to provide a citation point for AI generative engines. Now, there's actually the information here that he did an interview with Time magazine. So if we go onto their website, which is fantastic, we can actually procure ourselves a link. So we have the link for a citation. And then we can see here that this is where Sam Altman actually had the interview. So we can verify everything we're saying is correct and accurate. Now, if we go back to the website, I can then construct how I would reply to that question. And as always, when you're dealing with generative engine optimization, you want to answer the question as soon as possible. So in this example, I've already composed a response for efficiency. And you can see here, I've constructed it by using the person's name, their position, and the company that they work at. And then I state what they have said and where they have said. And then with quotation marks, obviously, place in the quotation. So here I've stated, I should say, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, stated the following in an interview with Time Media, quotation marks: AI is the most powerful technology humanity has ever created. The challenge now is to ensure it benefits everyone. So you see there, I've provided the AI generative engines with as much information as possible, with the person's name, their job title, the company they work at, that they've stated this quotation in an interview with Time Media. I provided the actual quotation marks for it to be able to parse and pick up that it's a quotation. And then now I'm going to finally input the APA citation in text. So put the parenthesis there. And then obviously we want to use Sam Altman, as that's the name of the person that we're referencing. And I think, let me just double check, it said 2023, didn't it? Yeah, he also stated late 2023, so that's fine. So the date here would be 2023, end brackets, and then I would highlight his name and then insert the link that we copied earlier, paste it, apply, and then we will underline it so it's got the hyperlink, and then always I change it to the color teal. And then you would save it. And then in essence, that's everything that you need to do. So I hope you found that helpful. As always, you'll see a pattern in my videos. There is a lot more depth that you can go into to boost it up even further. But I think this in itself does have quite a bit of information, which would be potentially a little bit overwhelming for some initially when you're first doing it. So I don't really want to do that. I want to try and make it as easily comprehensible for everybody watching it as possible. So yeah, any questions or queries on this, pop me a message and it'll be my pleasure to come back to you. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.